not too late. Quickies.
Sir, you're on. You're on with cookies now. So this one is a spinoff from the episode that you all will see. The Get Your Shit Off episode or series segment, whatever it is. That's where I'm asking all my guests the questions, and we're going back and forth, kind of like a tit for tat, no pun intended. But we're going back and forth with that. So this episode, we're gonna dive into some of the shit that was said on that one. When it comes to the chase, are you interested in the girl kind of just being like, oh, you pursuing her versus her pursuing you? So
I can't do the chase. You know what I mean? I like for my girl to fall and break her leg, and I just walk up and get it. I can't chase it. It's just something about
what? You don't
yeah.
you
I
don't
don't.
chase? So one of the main questions, I want to get right into it. Do you believe men are still supposed to pursue women, or do women need to show interest first before a man does make that move? What is your opinion on that? Oh, you're muted. You're muted. Before you, there we go.
Okay.
So what's your opinion on that?
All right. So it's 2026. All right.
Okay.
So
What does that mean?
gone are the days where, a guy just walks up to you at the bar or, is chasing you down. Hey, excuse me, pink. You know what I mean? Or hey, light skin, all
That's
that.
fair.
That
Okay,
those days are
that's
gone.
fair. So, do you feel like that that is because men have been told time and time again that we don't want y'all just randomly haphazardly approaching us?
I think that it's just a different time. We got social media, we got dating apps. It's like, look, if you don't your rejection, I don't have to deal with your rejection up front.
Oh, okay.
You know, I
So do
could.
you feel like it is about the possibility of rejection for you, or is that for most men?
Well, for me, that's not my thing.
Okay, not your thing
So
at all.
I've never really been
Okay,
like that. I've always been the type of like, if you set it off, I'll finish off. But I've never been
if you
walk up
set
to
it
you,
off,
excuse me, can I buy
I
you a
will
drink?
finish off. Just want to, we're gonna put a pin in that one because we can circle back to that point. But okay, so you're saying that it's never been your thing. Um, do you think though that women, I guess, do you think that women understand the difference between a man like respectfully approaching her versus it being annoying? Like, do you think all women kind of put that in a box?
I think it happens so much, especially depends on how you look, right? If I feel like if you're a beautiful woman, the chances of a guy talking, trying to holler at you is going to happen every single day,
Okay.
right? So at
I don't know
some
about every
point,
single day, but okay.
it's like
Mhm.
if you step outside, a man is going to try to get at you in some way. It might be him holding the door. It
Oh,
might be
that's
him holding the elevator the extra minute. Is he not doing it just to? I mean, sometimes he's trying to be nice, but usually it comes with the, oh, by the way, my name is such and such, like, or oh, you live here or where you from. It comes with conversation for the most part. I feel like girls get tired
okay.
of
So,
get tired of that.
you do you think that men aren't genuinely being nice without it being strings attached?
There are
Okay.
sometimes, but I'm sure most women will can attest to that. Usually, it comes with some
Okay.
sidebar, some kind of introduction, some kind of question. It's never like I held the door for you and then that's it. Silence. It's
Okay.
always
Okay. So then it almost comes off like men aren't as genuine these days as they used to be in the past. Like courtship and chivalry is dead.
It's not dead, but it's on its deathbed. It's not
Okay.
a it's not 100%
Okay.
dead, but it's dying.
Mm.
And part of the reason that it's dying is because women don't even require that anymore. You don't have to do that. That's
No,
just that may just be how he was raised.
the approach though. Okay, so you saying just the approach? You talking about opening doors, closing doors, holding the elevator? You talking about that kind of sort of?
No, just chivalry in itself, not necessarily random stranger chivalry, but just like dating
Okay.
chivalry. I feel like is
Okay.
dying because women don't require it. It's a lot of women you can't even hold the door for them because they're walking to the door in front of you. They're at the door first, and they're opening the door.
Okay.
They don't even give you the chance to open the door because they're not used to it.
Okay. So
They're not used to a guy opening the door for them, so they don't even know to expect chivalry because they're not used
that's a
to it.
good point. So you saying that they don't know to expect it. So then that might be a learned behavior or something that was not taught. Like it wasn't passed down. Like our generation, our children, for instance, won't really expect that because we're not teaching them to do that. Is that what you're saying?
I think that's part of it. One of the things I have with my kids, because I have twins, I got a boy and a
Okay.
girl, and I tell my daughter all the time, like, yo, when you out with either one of us, you don't open no doors,
Okay. So she's
you
gonna
know,
know that.
and
She's learning that.
it's become a game to her because now she'll walk up to the door kind of fast and act like she's reaching for it for me to be like, yo, what are you doing? Like,
Okay. Okay.
but she knows that hey, when you out with me, you don't open doors like you're a lady. You know what I mean? You
Well,
don't. That's
okay.
not
So
your thing. You have things, but
so
that's
you're
not one of them.
teaching that to your daughter, but you don't yourself do that in.
Oh, I
Oh,
definitely
you
do
do
it.
it. Okay. Okay. So
I
it's not
I definitely do it. I do it for strangers. I do it for colleagues. Like
okay.
that's just
But for
that's
women,
just part of being a
but
man
for
to me,
women, but for
huh?
women, right? You opening the door, you uh being, I guess you say, acting in chivalry. You don't look at that as that's your way to get into conversation with the woman to find out more about her, to ask her out on a date. You don't think that that's, I mean, you're saying that's not your approach.
That's not my thing.
Okay.
But I mean, for a lot of guys, it is. You know, a lot of guys are going to use whatever opportunity they can to, get a little information out you, get you to start
Okay.
talking.
So if a woman is sitting alone at the bar and you think she's attractive, you will not say anything to her. You'll wait for that entry point in the conversation.
Yeah, like if we let's say I'm sitting, so let's say she's already sitting
Okay.
there, and I sit down. I may say, hello, or like if she kind of looks to see who's sitting next to her or whatever, I may say hello or whatever. But that's the extent of
Okay.
it. Like I'm
Okay.
not
You know,
like, oh, you come here often. I'm not rude.
okay.
You know what I mean? I'm not an
Okay.
asshole, but I'm not about to. I'm not about to insert myself into your night.
Okay.
Like
So so if a man, so I'm gonna repeat that question just in case the audio didn't catch it. So if a man never makes the first move, how does a woman then know if he's interested? Because you're saying we're not, because the point that I'm trying to get to, I guess, or pick at, I'll say, is you saying we're not expecting it, so we don't know to expect that. But what if, so there's an age group I think that of women that still probably expect it. Do you disagree?
I think that's two different questions. I think expecting chivalry and knowing if a guy is
They're
interested
two
is
different things.
a guy's always
Okay,
interested.
so
Yeah, a guy's always
he
interested.
doesn't
Don't
make
get it
a
messed up.
move though, because you said you wouldn't make a move, but if you are interested, then how does she know?
I mean, she won't know unless she says something.
All right. Well,
So that's that. Like for me, that's where I stand. Um, Of course, I'm interested. If I'm sitting next to a beautiful woman, I'm not blind. I know she's
Okay.
beautiful. Like I see what she got
Okay.
going on. I'm interested. I would love to talk to her, but I'm not about to insert myself.
But do you
If she talks to
do you
me,
feel like you would
then
miss the shot though? Don't you feel like you would miss the shot if you?
I'm I'm sure definitely.
Well, damn.
I've missed a lot of shots that I didn't
Okay.
take, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm sure that it's been a lot of times where I could have said something, I should have said
Okay.
something, but I didn't because it's like that's just me. You know what I mean? Everybody got their own little
Okay.
quirks or whatever with them.
Okay. What's up, y'all? It's your girl J Marie. Next up on Quickies, I got my homegirl Lil D pulling up on us, and she's pulling up on the cuffing season combine, and we're talking about starter treatment. We might be guilty, I know I am, of giving folks starter treatment when they ain't even made the tryouts. They ain't even got through the tryouts. I ain't even give them the tryouts. We've all done it, right? We've all done it. So, shit, tune in because you might find some reflection in this episode. But, are we giving them the starter treatment when we really should be not even giving them a seat on the bench, not even letting them come to the field to even see what's going on? Okay, that might be too much of an analogy. But anyway, yeah, because everybody wants a starter seat, but not everybody's trying to put in the starter effort. Qualified. That's the key. Motherfuckers ain't qualified these days. Damn. This is your girl J Marie. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe. And make sure you make time for a quickie. Peace.
Make time for it, make time for it. Make time for it, make time for it. It's not too late. Quickies.